Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more Ultimate F1 Career. This is another round of our 1995 season. We are here in Italy for Monza and the Italian Grand Prix. It's going to be fast, it's going to be furious, it's going to be exciting. I can't wait to get into it. So leave a like if you enjoy and all of that good stuff. And without further ado, let's get into the 1995 Italian Grand Prix.
This is historic Monza, where we're about to see the Italian Grand Prix.
Okay, let's get into the action then. And, well, it was David Coulthard that took pole position in real life. Looks like it's possibly going to be wet here today, so we'll keep an eye on that and see how we get on. Sometimes the AI can be a little bit crazy in the wet conditions, but, yeah, our teammate Heinz-Harald Frentzen qualified in 10th in real life, so there might be an outside chance of a double points finish here at Monza for us. And yeah, whoa, catching the curb there. That was a shame. Obviously, it was slightly different this first sector back in 1995, but from here it should be fairly similar. This is the Curva Grande. And then obviously into the Lesmos, Ascari, etc. So we'll see how we get on. We clearly don't want to get onto the curbs. It seemed a bit harsh that we spun there, but I think our pace can be quite good here because typically our straight line speed tends to be a bit better than the AI. We're a bit more adventurous of where we brake. We'll give it a good go and we'll see how we get on here. Well, this is going to be our first representative time. I think the AI have put in improved times here, so this could be again a very mixed up grade. But I also think that they're too quick around here in the wet setup. So let's see how we get up to the line. What's this going to do? Where are we going to be? I mean, we're about 8 seconds off the pace here, 10 seconds off the pace, and that is P8. I think we need to leave it there before it gets too much to handle. So there you go then. That is the Italian Grand Prix. We have qualified in 8th. David Coulthard is up in first position ahead of Damon Hill in 2nd. Katayama in the Tyrrell qualifies 3rd ahead of Panis in 4th. Inui qualifies 5th in the footwork ahead of Deniz in 6th. Then we've got Hakkinen followed by us in P8. But you can see how slow we are compared to the AI. Frentzen qualifies in 9th, just behind. Schumacher is in 10th ahead of Gerhard Berger and John Alesi, 11th and 12th. Rubens Barrichello qualifies in 13th ahead of Johnny Herbert in 14th. Mark Blundell qualifies 15th ahead of Martin Brundle in 16th position. Irvine and Papis qualify 17th and 18th, followed by Salo in the other Tyrrell, Baroa in Minardi, followed by Pedro Lamy, Monterimini, and the back two of Moreno and Lavaggi. So let's get ourselves into it. Is it going to be wet? It looks like it is. So this could be absolutely crazy. We could be plumb last in this race. But we're going to get out underway here. Let's see how we get on. It's a good start off the grid, but are we going to be able to make this stick into the first corner? And, well, contact was made, I think, with one of the McLarens there. Whoa! Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Well, that was not the start we wanted. And just like in Belgium, we have been punted to the back of the field. That is not the sort of start that we wanted there. It looked pretty good at the start, but it was one of the McLarens, I think, that made contact with us. But now it's all going to be about, can we get our way back through the field? It looks like our pace is better than it certainly was in qualifying, so yeah, no, I've no idea really how the AI was so quick in quali. But Yeah, you can see we have definitely got pace. So starting to make our way back through the field now, up to 21st. And let's see if we can get back into the points here. Yeah, good stuff, up to 19th now. And you can see we've got a lot of pace on the straights here. But I don't know if that's going to be everybody that we've got pace like that over. But, yeah, seem to be threading our way through the field. Have we lost our front wing? Yes. Oh dear, well that is definitely going to be that then, isn't it? I don't think there's any way that we can make it back through now. We seem to have a bit more straight line speed now that we haven't got the front wing. But it's going to be much harder to handle through the corners. Much harder to not make a mistake, but we're back up to 17th. Come on, let's do this. Just have to be very, very careful through the corners because we know that we've got a bit of an advantage on the straights. There we go, we are through up to 16th. Even minor points would be a success today. It really would. And that was Pedro Diniz that we've just made it past. Now this is going to be very, very tough through Ascari. Taking it easy, but we are through up to 15th. And still battling here in Monza to get some points. This is good stuff. Well, here we go then. This is a big chance for us. There's a big gaggle of cars ahead. I think including the Ferrari of John Alesi. Yeah, we're through. And I think that might even be fastest lap. So I think we are faster than anybody out there. Don't really know how. It's really weird how different the pace has been in qualifying to the race, but here we go. This is ridiculous. Look how much spray there is. We can't see a thing. Just taking it easy because we know one more mistake and we are out pretty much, but this is a chance now. We're up to 13th on John Alesi. We are through. Now is this Schumacher up ahead? Currently outside of the points. It could well be. Or is it one of the Jordans? It's very difficult to tell. And we're going to try and go down the inside here. Yeah, we are through 12th place. Oh, that could have been a disaster. But not quite. And this time we are through. And that was Eddie Irvine. So that was one of the Jordan cars. And that's our teammate Heinz Harald Frentzen. Unfortunately, he's not benefited from a bit of a chaos grid. Well, let's see what we can do here. I think we should be able to make it past. Yep, good move. Up into 10th now. I think that's Barrack. No, I think that one was Schumacher, maybe. No idea where we are now. 9th place, apparently. And that's the McLaren of Blundell, I believe, who we made contact with before. Going to try and go down the inside of the Curva Grande. We are through up to 8th. This is quite terrifying, this race. I am just edging the car because it is so twitchy. That's Rubens, I think, up ahead, just going into the Les Moors. And I think we're going to pass him here. Yep, that's a good move. So up to P7. Now, can we catch up to the top 6? That's the question. There are some slow cars in that top 6. Oh, no! No, caught the curb! No! Take it easy. Yeah. No, that wasn't good. So any sort of curb on this track, and you are spinning. There is no doubt about that. But Katayama up in the top 4. Panis in the top 5 as well. So big result for those guys if they can get through. Now, I think there's only going to be a couple of laps left here. Oh no! No! We're into the pit lane. No! This might give us a new front wing. I don't know. This is disaster. This is not what we wanted. Oh, it's the final lap as well. Oh well. Disaster of a race. Looks like it's going to finish with us with our worst finish yet of the series. It's a real shame because we had chances today, but just one little mistake caused us to lose out on some points, and we are going to finish in P18 today, and that is certainly a disaster. It might be P17, no, just P18. What a shame there that we finish down in 18th. But these things happen, and that's what this career mode is about. It's going to have ups and downs. I'm not going to be restarting races or anything like that. That is just what happened. We had too many mistakes today. And, well, there you are. David Coulthard wins the Italian Grand Prix. Brilliant performance from him. Damon Hill in second, ahead of Mika Hakkinen in third. Gerhard Berger finishes in a great fourth place for Ferrari, ahead of Katayama, who gets his first points of the season in 5th. Olivier Panis finishes in 6th, ahead of Michael Schumacher in 7th. Johnny Herbert finishes 8th. Rubens Barrichello 9th, with Mark Blundell in 10th. Let's see what effect that has on both championships then. Damon Hill continues at the top, but David Coulthard has closed to within 2 points at the top of the championship lead. Michael Schumacher has dropped to 3rd, with Gerhard Berger there in 4th. We continue in 8th place, just ahead of Eddie Irvine and Mark Blundell. Into the constructors then, Williams extend their lead to 130 points at the top over Benetton, who are just ahead of Ferrari in 3rd. And the battle intensifies for 5th place, just 3 points separating ourselves and Jordan. That's where we're going to leave it for today. Next time out, we will be back for the Portuguese Grand Prix at Estoril. Again, another track I've not driven for a very long time, so looking forward to getting into it. So hopefully you've enjoyed that. If you have, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more Ultimate Career content. Lost me words there. Hope you guys having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.